each colors and textures gleam as a story of power and love unfolds around the Rhine River. The intricate costumes are themselves works of art, created by the Belgian fashion designer Tim Van Steenbergen. And they were seen for the first time at the Berlin premiere of the Staatsoper's new production of Das Rheingold.
That's something really nice. I would like to wear it myself sometimes, maybe, for some gala party.
I'm a Belgian, and the costume maker was a Belgian, so I'm very proud of that. And I liked it very much, of course.
We've been working on this production for more than a year now. And they follow it, and it's like until the last moment, everybody is on every detail and changing, and everybody is like behind you and supporting you. So, yeah, for me, it's a wonderful thing to be here.
Tim Van Steenbergen came up with his designs in Antwerp. They were sewn in Berlin at the State Opera. He drew inspiration from Austrian artists Gustav Klimt and Egon Schiele. The designer created a different costume for each of the 27 singers in the production.
The first meeting with the singers for me is very important because it's very important that it stays natural, that you believe what you see, that you don't disguise people.
The central theme was water because of the Rhine's central role in the opera.
We do the drapings and then we say how I want the movement, that you really have the feeling of water around the body. For me, the water and how water flows on a body is very important. As you start from the Rhine, that this is a very important story in the costume design, but also in the set design. So I wanted to go on with that too.
Most of the singers here also performed in the Milan premiere of Das Rheingold, the first part of Richard Wagner's epic Ring cycle.
I'm very happy to have Tim's costumes because it's extremely beautiful. No, really. So it helps a lot to feel really like Rheinmädchen.
Tim Van Steenbergen was there for all the rehearsals in Berlin. The director, Guy Cassier, is also from Belgium.
What's happening in fashion influences the theater or the opera. And I think it's so important that artists can meet and that we can find symbiose, the connection between those arts.
Today it's become a trend for opera houses and theaters to work with famous designers. Last season, French fashion icon Christian Lacroix created the costumes for the Staatsoper's production of Georg Friedrich Händel's Agrippina. And German designer Michael Michalski has outfitted the dancers in a new show entitled Ima that is running at Berlin's Friedrichstadtpalast. While working on the costumes for Das Rheingold, Tim Van Steenbergen also designed 4 pret-à-porter collections.
When you work on costumes, you create on image and you think about light. When you design fashion, you also have to sell. So you really think about what's the product that's selling, and that's the base you start from. Here is it, how is it going to look on stage, and how can you make people believe what they see?
The young fashion star will also design the costumes for the 3 other operas in Wagner's Ring of the Nibelungen. The second part will premiere in Berlin in April next year.